Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to request you very fast to subscribe to our channel. Let us grow together. And when you subscribe, please put on the notification bell. This will allow YouTube to notify you whenever we do a video like this. Our second request, ladies and gentlemen, give this video a thumbs up and help us share videos to reach as many people as possible. Please share your comments with us, whether negative or positive, because without the comments, we may not know how we are faring, what we are supposed to do. There's something that I want us to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, and by the end of it all, you tell me whether I'm wrong. One of the constitutional mandate of our president is to protect Kenyans. When he is taking oath of office, he is given a sword and a constitution. So that sword is it's a dummy sword, a golden sword that is a symbol of power that also gives him the authority to protect Kenyans both from external and internal aggression. But of late I've realized that the president or the government falls short of this protection. Whether from the internal aggression, where there are people who simply want to interfere with our ways of life and no one will question them. And I want us to watch this video that has gone viral. I know you might have seen it. It is a video of a foreign contractor is mistreating a Kenyan constructor who they are working with in the construction field. And I watched this video and something is telling me to believe that it is not true. Let us watch this video.
Dani, chukua video. Chukua video. Wewe, uchukue tu hapa. Uchukue video la. Uchukue video la. Kama karibu na. Mzee wapi? Please, mzee. 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 Mzee wacha. Wacha mzee. Mzee wacha. Mzee wacha. Wacha matani. Matani kwenda huko. Ndio sahi. Sahi wewe sema hapa nje. Sio ni mnyate mtoto. Mama. Hai ni video maya. Mzee wacha. Wacha basi. Basi ya ndio. Mami. Sikiza ndio tunakwambia. Sikiza tunakwambia mami. Alikuwa kwa kazi tena yeye. Hapa ni mbali. Mami ya jana na hiyo. Sasa ni nini mami? Mbona sisi tunakwambia? Tunakwambia.
So that's the video, and as I said, maybe this is something that you have seen. A disclaimer though, I always say in this channel that I cannot authenticate whether this is a video that just happened recently or something that maybe is stale or something. We are in a digital world and an era where people can just try to make something trend. But because it was something that was trending today, I believe that it's something that happened either today or yesterday. Now, I want us to look at this very, very deeply. That contractor or a person working in the construction site seems to me like he's a Chinese. And the other thing that you could easily notice is that they are speaking with him in Kiswahili. So he is a foreigner who understands Kiswahili while they were begging him not to throw that Kenyan. They were talking to him in Kiswahili. That tells you this is a person who has been in our country for some times. And I might not really understand what happened between them. In a site, personally, nimeifanya mjengo najua. So you have to be respectful to the person who has been given to you as a boss, a supervisor or something. And just like in any other field, sometimes people disagree. Maybe you've come late, you've not completed your task. But this guy grabs a Kenyan, and it looks to me like that is a story building, and he wants to throw him from maybe that is second or third floor, the way I saw it, and he wants to push him through the window. And it's being begged. And the person doing this is a foreigner doing this to a Kenyan citizen. I don't know. What is the labor minister? Labor CS is Florence Bore or something. These are the kind of things that we need to look at, ladies and gentlemen. Because even if someone wrongs you or someone does not follow the law, you can easily suspend them. But you see, the way this guy was behaving, can you imagine a foreigner is being begged to spare your life? A moment of recklessness, just a second. If he had thrown that guy, it would be something else. Someone was asking me as we were discussing this. The person who is there capturing this makes it look like this is a theatric, because if you realize that your fellow Kenyan is in danger, instead of capturing this, why did you go and help? Because it looked to me like one is capturing, but the other person is busy trying to separate them. I don't know. But I want to tell you why this is worrying, ladies and gentlemen. Many times you've heard of cases where our ladies who go to work in mostly United Arab Emirates as domestic workers are sometimes mistreated. And you've seen these stories. There have been a lot of explanations that sometimes they don't go through the proper channel. They don't have registered members or offices or agents who take them there. And even that still falls under the Ministry of Labor. If we have unscrupulous offices, those who are not registered yet, they still purport to take our ladies outside. It's wrong. So you've seen them being mistreated. I want you to imagine that someone who has employed a Kenyan domestic worker in some areas outside Kenya, when they see a Kenyan being mistreated in his own country or in our own country, then this gives them the authority even to mistreat the Kenyan who is outside their country. Because this simply tells you that they are not, protected. It's wrong. We give them a reason. It's like you are beating your own brother. So when he goes outside, people will beat him knowing very well that you will not protect him yourself. This is happening against the backdrop of just a few, months ago. We had cases of our ladies being killed in the Airbnbs. And people argued that, they love money and all this. The fact that our ladies love money, and I also believe that they need to protect themselves. But this does not give foreigners mandate to be killing them anyhowly. It falls under the purview of the government, Ministry of Labor, and all this, William Samoei Ruto himself, to protect our laborers. Otherwise, we are giving people an opportunity to mistreat our employees. Number 3, we have been left in the hands of bandits. You go to Baringo, they are crying they're crying in vain every day. Teachers are being killed. You can imagine a government employee, teachers, and even chiefs themselves are not safe. So we are in the hands of bandits who are wreaking havoc, and we cannot be protected. Instead, we are so much obsessed about protecting people in Haiti than protecting ourselves. And you wonder, what is really happening with our government? Those are internal aggression. As we speak, there has been a trend of Al-Shabaab killing our policemen, killing our security, and killing people, especially in Garissa. And this is happening against a backdrop of, Duale himself, while he was a member of parliament, told us that they were going to scrutinize and look at people who are members of Al-Shabaab, and that they would name them, they would put them in the list of shame. This has not happened. Duale is now the cabinet secretary in the Ministry of Defense, and is supposed to be protecting Kenyans from external aggression. This is happening. So bandits are killing us, and Al-Shabaab killing us. Our ladies are killed when they're working as domestic workers, and some are killed in the Airbnb. Yet we still even allow just a contractor who has come and we are paying them, and they are beating our men. I mean, it's something that I feel should be looked at. It is something that we should really find out what happened. Like I said, I don't know whether it is an archaic video, but it really touched me. And with all the evidences that I've put, I feel that the government needs to do more to protect us. We cannot be like slaves in our own country. I mean, they say that even the most fearful dog will gain courage when at their homestead. I mean, you could understand when you are being mistreated outside, but not in our own country. And in an environment where William Ruto has declared a visa-free border. So are we bringing more people to torture and prosecute accusers in our own nation? I believe this is something that we can easily take up. And I believe that if that video went viral, they must take it up and deal with that, because this is unacceptable, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you think, but that's my take.